Your Side is getting answers after we got a call from a concerned viewer. The woman says she had no running water in her rental home and asked us to come take a look. Now on Your Side, Sarah Gray Barr went out to the resident. She joins us tonight in the studio. So Sarah Gray, what are the caller's concerns?
Yeah, Ken, when I spoke with the caller, she told me she contacted the manager and the property manager multiple times. It was just taking too long to fix this water issue. I asked her if she had called code enforcement, and she told me no. The property management group says she had water. So the question is, who do you call to check these issues out? Alberta Iverson says she's lived at Cactus Lake's mobile home park in Pitt County for more than 8 years. Recently, she says a pipe attached to her toilet broke, flooding the hallway and the rooms of her children.
When I came home and I walked in the house, I heard some running water. When I went in the hall bathroom, the water was shooting up from the ground.
She says she hasn't been able to use the water for 10 days because she had to turn her water off to stop the flooding and keep her water bill from going up.
I got a $275 water bill, so it's probably been running, but not where visual where I could see it.
The property management group, SG Communities, said in an email to 9 on Your Side, the tenant was never without water, saying all issues since our visit were completely repaired.
Me and my kids have been going to friends and relatives' house to use the restroom, take showers since July the 18th.
It raises the question, who makes sure renters have a safe place to live? Greenville has a minimum housing code. If an owner of a dwelling fails to comply with a code enforcement officer, a civil penalty could be issued. Iverson's home falls within Pitt County's jurisdiction, which doesn't have a minimum housing code, so the inspections division says their options are limited.
If someone calls, we do a courtesy inspection, but I don't have any teeth to be able to say, you got to fix this. Once they get a certificate of occupancy on a building, we typically don't go back unless there's a complaint. We have a code book, but minimum housing is not in that code.
Chapter 42 of North Carolina's landlord and tenant law states landlords must do whatever is necessary to keep premises in fit and habitable condition.
The law in North Carolina says that if there's a dangerous condition like that, like not having running water, the landlord has to repair the condition in a reasonable amount of time, but what's considered reasonable depends on the conditions.
NC General Statute 160D Article 12 also gives cities, municipalities, and counties the ability to establish a minimum housing code. But most North Carolina counties don't have minimum housing codes.
3 or 4 years ago, I read at the time, only 27 of the 100 counties had minimum housing. That left 73 that didn't. The only thing that we would have as a tool that we could combat that would be we can condemn an unsafe structure per the statutes.
Burbidge says the department can offer a little help, calling landlords, performing inspections, and providing documentation of site visits.
My advice to them is usually, hey, look, give this to your landlord. I will also reach out to your landlord and say, you need to do right by your tenant. But again, there's not anything I can make them do.
In the end, as Greenville and Pitt County grows, there could be a creation of a minimum housing codes on the county level, but that would be up to commissioners. SG Communities told us in an email they are working with the water company to bring down Iverson's water bill. For those needing the code enforcement contact information, we have it over on our website at WNCT.com. In studio, Sarah Gray Barr, 9 on Your Side.
Sarah Gray, thank you.